strength to rise in power and freedom from bondage of the world and of the self. Ansuz. From the Anglo-Saxon rune poem, the mouth is the source of every speech, the mainstay of wisdom, the solace of sages, and the happiness and hope of every girl. From the Icelandic, Ansuz is the ancient father, and Galdr's chieftain, and the leader of Valhalla. And from Old Norse, the river mouth is the aim of most journeys, but a scabbard is the swords. Freedom, leadership, kingship, speech, spiritual power, articulate communication, persuasion, and ecstatic inspiration. Ansuz. It is not the word that has power. It is the power held in existence that has a word to call that power forth. Ansuz, as with all the runes, is a symbol, a sound to bring forth a primordial power already existing within nature, within existence. Ansuz is inspiration from beyond, brought into existence and manifestation through the word, through the sound, your word and your sound when working with the power of Ansuz. It is the teacher, the revealer, the song, the word, the inspiration. These are the ways of Ansus, of the Allfather, of the Aesthea. Ansuz is a window into the creative power of the universe itself, bringing forth the deepest, wisest parts of yourself, and guiding the visionary energies of the universe into this realm through you, through the portal of Ansuz. It is the power of Galdr, enrapture within the song of magical creation, dancing and singing on the mountaintop by fire under the full moon, singing forth creation is Ansuz. To speak and sing things into existence is its power. The power of your word. We see the power of Ansuz in our time, how much the word can affect the mind of man and the unfolding into reality. It is the power of spellcasting, whether intentional or not. Be cautious of the spells you cast with your words upon yourself and others. What are you casting with your word into your world? Ansuz brings awareness of this. Ansuz helps this become stronger, so your intention must be clear and pure, for this is one of the most powerful of the runes, the Allfather's rune. The rune that can call the universe forth. The rune that answers your call and brings you to deeper parts of yourself. Ansus is a rune deeper than description. Poetry and story can only dance around the power of this rune. A power beyond individual identity and ego. The power you touch when you dissolve and become nothing, and you may witness the intent, the word, and the song that teases forth from existence to create the world. Ansuz is that song. Like the Allfather, to reach deeper power, we sacrifice ourself to ourself. We release pieces of the ego, pieces of our story that limit us, so that we can reach deeper, more powerful parts of ourselves. This is the way of Ansus, embodying, ensouling, inspirited, raw power. It is the rune of the teacher, the manifester, the magician, the liberated, and the sacred shamanic king. This rune can elevate you from the imprisonment of the world and the imprisonment of yourself within your ego. Ansus can help you to see beyond and be free of the bonds of limited understanding, the bonds of our own mind. We can break the chains that the limitations of the self put upon us, seeing beyond the story you've been told by the world, and seeing beyond the story you've been taught to tell yourself. You are more than you've ever been told, and Ansuz can reveal this through liberation and realization. Ansus can help you access the power to express and manifest the deepest information and inspiration of the universe itself. The power of divine speech and song, ecstatic inspiration, when one dissolves into the ancestors, into the universe, into the gods, and brings forth new inspiration. Ansus gives you access to the deepest expression of who you really are. Not what you think you are, but the deepest, rawest, purest essence of you that can be spoken and sung through into the world, liberating you from the slavery of self and self-image, liberating you from the chains the world has put upon your mind. The strongest prison is the one we create for ourselves. Ansuz is the key to be free from that prison. Let the ideas and limitations of the self die, so you may live and feel your true power. The power of Ansuz, spoken through you, sung through you, expressed divinely through you, breaking any spells that have been cast upon you, dissolving any limitations, anything that you believe that holds you back. Ansus will teach you live with joy and enthusiasm, freed from the prison the world has created for you and taught you to imprison yourself. The power to put your soul into song, the power of the gods within word, the power to unfold your destiny, your true purpose. Ansus gives us this, the allfather rune. To see and sing beyond, to Galdr your weird into existence. You are your deeds, and you have the ability to be legendary. Release yourself and your expectations and dive deeper into your purpose and power. You can be free. Ansuz is a rune of freedom. If you let go the prison of your mind and the limitations you put on yourself, Ansuz can liberate you and bring you the power to be free and inspired. Like the Allfather, when he drank the mead of inspiration. In the deepest of forest glens, mist all around, the moon full within its power. You see a giant glowing Ansus, like a doorway, a gateway. As you approach, you hear the psalm of the Allfather, of the Galdr, of Ansus. And you walk through that portal, that giant rune made of glowing white light, into the realm of Ansus. As you enter this realm, you feel the layers of reality revealed. You feel the depth of connection to the source of the universe, the thing that the gods seek, the thing Odin quested for, the thing the Allfather quested for. Wisdom, depth, inspiration. And as you enter this realm, you see a hooded figure around a cauldron. From the shadows and the fire, you see one glowing eye look at you from beneath the hood. He beckons you forward. Do you have the courage to approach the cauldron? To approach the hooded one? You gather your bravery and your purpose as you approach the cauldron and the one-eyed man. He directs your gaze into the bubbling liquid that smells sweet of honey and herbs. As you gaze, you know this is the cauldron that is brewing the mead of inspiration, the most sacred elixir of the gods. stirs the cauldron, reaches a horn into the cauldron, bringing forth the mead into his vessel. He hands this horn to you and looks at you one-eyed, knowingly. As you look into the cauldron, you see a gateway to the essence of knowledge, of wisdom, of consciousness. That pure, clean path to knowing and inspiration. And if you drink of this mead, you will connect with Ansus and begin your journey with this rune, the Allfather rune. It is a journey of life. It will reveal itself to you, step by step, as you earn its trust. You reach into your pouch and pull forth an offering. For as in the old ways of Gifu, our ancestors believed in a gift for a gift. You give the Allfather a sacred gift. He smiles knowingly and receives it and hands you the horn. As you drink of the horn, you feel the sweetest of honey upon your lips, and your mind clears, your heart clears, your body clears of everything. All ideas of who you are, who you have been, and who you will become are cleared. You see beyond expectation. You see beyond the ego mind of man. You see and glimpse into the realms of the gods and the realms beyond. All things dissolve, and you witness pure consciousness, pure awareness, that which is beyond description. And as you reform in your mind, in your heart, and in your body, in this space, before the Allfather, before the cauldron, with horn in hand, you realize the power of the rune Ansuz, the Allfather rune. You realize the power you hold, and how this rune can open you to the deepest parts of yourself and your own power and purpose. You smile knowingly to the Allfather as he grins back at you. You hand him back the horn and thank him honorably. You turn and walk back through the gateway of Ansus, back to the forests and nature in this realm. As you turn and look through the mists, you see the gateway shrink down and down to a small glowing rune. You hold this rune stone to this journey. If you so choose, the journey of Ansus is before you. It is a journey of life, seeking wisdom like the Allfather, sacrificing ourself to ourself, to know more, to see more, to be more. This is the road of Ansuz. Welcome to the walk of wisdom. May the Allfather guide you well.
Ansuz is the ancient father, and the chieftain of all realms. Leader of Ansuz is the ancient father.